dated guys in much worse spots even than that, with dads that were horrific. So.
And then me.
And then you. And I don't know, you can share your dad's story or not, but that's you.
I just, when as I was growing up, it just wasn't there.
Which that sounds like, oh yeah, I've heard, that sounds like, oh yeah, that's typical, right? But it's not really the fact that your dad wasn't there as much of the issue as it was because he wasn't there, all the things that happened to you.
Yeah. So, right, because there was an abusive stepfather in the picture and et cetera. But really, you brought this up because our little boy, our little guy, Dimitri, he does this thing where he it's not all the time, it's not every day, but just randomly, we'll be in the gym. I think I told you the other day, we were, sometimes I take him to the gym, just him and I'll go lift, and if I take my shirt off, he's like, I need to take this off. And he's trying to grab at it. And so we pop tops and we go lift weights and do push-ups and stuff. Anyways, but random in the middle of the workout or sometimes in the middle of the day, he just Dad, I need to hug you. And he'll just put his face in my neck, and I'll pick him up and I'll hold him. And that's what you were saying. And how long do you think I hug him for? It's a good...
It's over a minute, and a half.
2 minutes,
solid couple minutes,
and he just sits there and just squeezes me and holds me. And what did you say? You see how he needs this, or how little boys need that connection. What is that? How do you work?
It's not just
don't get into the study. Just talk about what you said.
It's not just the connection. It's that, I think, just that reassurance and that sense of because what he did was, first, you were walking past him, and he came running up behind you, and he said, "Dad, do you love me?" And you were like, "Yeah, bud, I love you so much. You're awesome." And then he's like,
"Oh, that's right." I was like, "I love you this much." Yeah.
And he said, "Pick me up." And then he wanted you to pick him up and I hold you. I didn't get to kiss you.
Yeah.
He always likes to kiss you too.
Yeah.
But I just think that it's just a deep, deep.
And he's about to turn 3. He turns 3 next week. So he's a baby. He's a baby.
It's a deep, deep need.
Yeah.
For little boys to have that kind of love, connection, closeness with their dads.
And you were saying, this is as this was happening, she was like, you realize how much he needs this, and how many little boys do need this. And you pointed out to me, you were like, you probably needed this too and just didn't get it.
Right.
Which is why I'm probably so cold at sometimes.
Or just all the things you went through.
Yeah.
That you did, all the choices you made, and the hard times you faced is so much of young men are dealing with insecurities and deep, deep wounds that lead them to go on and do really horrible shit sometimes not as horrible shit, but they are deeply insecure, or they have struggles with relationships, and it's this void that they're missing. There's a big hole in their heart, and they're missing that. And I think just by understanding that, even about yourself, that you missed that.
Yeah.
But that you can give it even though you didn't get it. Now you're whole and you're healed, and now you're able to give that to your son. Right. It's just going to change him forever. He'll never experience the depth of stuff that you went through that way.
Yeah.
From being without a dad. And it's not just about just being there to protect them and pay for their shit.
More than that.
Right.
Yeah, it's always more. Yes. Yeah, you're always not doing enough. Sorry, guys.